my name's Rachel Ralston and welcome back to the Painted Zebra, my YouTube channel. So today I want to explain to you what dysautonomia is. It's a condition that I have because of my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and I've done a video on that. Dysautonomia is where your autonomic nervous system doesn't function properly. Now, your autonomic nervous system does things that you don't think about, so like your breathing, your heart rate, your blood pressure, all of those sort of things. It regulates your body, and my system doesn't do that the way it should. So because it's the central nervous system, it can cause a lot of symptoms throughout your whole entire body. Now, the symptoms I have from dysautonomia is tachycardia, so that's like a fast heart rate. Your heart rate should be lower than mine is. Mine's about 120 resting, and that tends to freak a lot of doctors out because your heart rate goes up when your body's fighting something, and I try and explain to them that even though I may not be fighting an infection or something, my body is fighting all the time. So I also have breathing problems. I can't get enough air in sometimes. This added to the fact that I have decreased lung function makes things a little bit hard, but I cope with that alright. The worst symptoms for me is dizziness and fainting. Especially if I don't have enough fluids, I will faint. This is normally when I go from sitting to standing. I can't walk around like a shopping centre or something like that because I'll faint. I can't get too hot because my body just can't regulate the temperature properly. I also have chest pain sometimes, and this isn't really explained as to why people with dysautonomia get it, to my knowledge. Low blood pressure. My blood pressure is normally about 90 over something, but then when I stand up it will go even lower, which causes the fainting. Weakness. This is one of my big symptoms too, is I get very weak. Like, imagine when you've got the cold or a flu and your body just feels heavy and like it's not yours. Mine feels like that most of the time. Fatigue. I get very, very tired, and the dysautonomia is what we think is the cause of my chronic fatigue syndrome. Some doctors class it as chronic fatigue syndrome, and other doctors tell me it's just part of my syndromes and that's the way it is, but it doesn't really change the treatment of it. Shaking. I shake pretty badly at times, especially when I'm not feeling well. Disrupted sleep pattern. Now, I can vouch for that. Last night I didn't get to sleep till 6 o'clock because I felt so sick. And then overactive senses. So I'm oversensitive to light and sound, especially when I'm unwell. When I'm in the hospital, the room has to be very dim lighting or no lighting and quiet. So there's no cure for dysautonomia. There are multiple treatments, so you can try to improve the quality of your life. The treatments that I have used at the moment is increase of fluids. So I get fluids through my feeding tube, increase of salt. Yeah, normally doctors tell you to lower your salt because it highes your blood pressure, but in me we want that, so I get to eat all the salt I want. And steroids, which all have their own side effects. The biggest one for me is weight gain and this moon face. Like, my face used to be so slim and now it's just really big, and that can really muck with your self-esteem. But if I wasn't on the steroids, I would be unable to sit up. That was how my life was before I started the steroids. So hopefully this has given you just a little overview of what dysautonomia is, and if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I am hoping to do a Q&A at some point, so I'll answer them then. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time here on the Painted Zebra. Bye!